Hi guys, Dennis here from Denny Bob's RC. Hey, I'm going to do a little unboxing on this package we got right here. Get a few things out of my way. And you guys will probably have an inkling of what it is with the title of the video. I just ordered this off Aliexpress. I believe the Aliexpress seller was A to Z models or something, I think. Let's see what we got and what condition it arrived in. The box is a little beat up on this side, but they normally will package them pretty well. Alright. I like to save all the original packaging because then I will build a wooden box and get all of this that's in here in my wooden carrying boxes. Many of you know or have seen the boxes that I have built, and I do that with each and every single model that I own, or I am trying to anyway. I'm gonna get another box to throw all this stuff into. Yeah, at least set it off to the side for now. They usually package these pretty well. They're not perfect, but they do pretty good. I wasn't gonna buy another one because I'm like, how many excavators can you possibly own? The correct answer is maybe all of them, right? Or whatever you want to buy, you know. Yes, I can buy some more expensive units, but a lot of times I will buy the cheaper ones, or the cheapest of the bunch, and then do a little detailing and a little bit of sprucing them up, so to speak. And I know these unboxing videos aren't the most exciting in the world, but I like to bring my subscribers and, yeah, I'm not going to call it, I'll call you fans, along for the ride, you know. So a lot of times this is like, it's like Christmas. Except I have Christmas like a lot of times during the year, so. And I'll be honest, guys, I'm thankful. My wife is very understanding with this. This hobby keeps me home and out of trouble, so that's always good. We've got a user manual. Now, I want to say the company, I'm still trying to figure out who the manufacturer of these are. The last one I got like this, I called it a Faro because Faro is the company that markets it on AliExpress. They don't really actually manufacture them, but they sell quite a few different models and whatnot. Alright, we'll set this over here. Hopefully I'm not chopping my head off here, and hopefully the lighting's good enough for everybody. I usually like to have my lights on behind me, but then I get so much glare on the camera. And I do all my YouTube videos right from my phone. So this is my phone that I'm using today. And I've got an Android Samsung S20 5G. It's an old phone. It's very old. It's lasted me a long time, but I eventually will be probably replacing it. Aha. Okay. I'm assuming these boxes are probably detail parts. Maybe windows, windshields, and that type of stuff. Let's see how we are here. Do I have most everything? Boy, this just... I'm not going to say they don't put enough packaging in here. Good golly, Miss Molly. They do package these well. I mean, it's just stacked in here nice. to, we'll see how badly bruised up it is. I had hopes that they didn't put the decals already on it, but I think I'm going to be sadly disappointed, and I think they do have the decals on it the way it looks. Because I was hoping to putting them on myself, or using the decal sheet to find and make something that I like better. Yep. Holy guacamole. Okay. Well, since I got all the lights shut off, I really can't see much. Well, here we go. Let's see if it falls apart when I pull it out of the box. You guys will get to see what it is. Kind of get the first glance of it, just like me. All right. 86 the box. What it is, and they've got the model 339D on there, and it resembles a cat, but the 339D I don't think exists in real life, unless it's a gray market model that I've never seen in the States, and that's entirely possible. I'm going to go through this unit, and I actually have a Cabalite. I bought a bunch of Cabalite Excavator sound kits quite a while ago that Hydraulic Hobbies had them on sale. So I decided to, I think I bought 3 or 4 of them. I have yet to install any, but I will install one on this one and see how I like it. They're pretty easy to install. Boy, they got this thing wrapped up pretty good. And I don't know as though they send a battery with these. I don't think I will be getting a battery. I think I know what size battery will fit in here, but I've got plenty of batteries. I'm pretty sure it runs on 3S, so I've got several 5200, and I've got some 7000 milliamp 3S LiPo batteries that I can run with this. In the battery, oh, that's nice. Oh, and let me see. Okay, so it's got a little stand to hold the door open while you're changing the battery. Looks like it's got a Dean's plug on it, which I run everything XT60, so I will probably be changing that out. But yeah, it's decaled as a 339D. I'm thinking it's more like a 345 or 349. I'm actually gonna, with the help of with a friend of mine, I'm going to see if we can get some dimensions on the booms and get the dimensions on the real machines and see what it kind of scales out as. Now this is a 12th scale, so it's a little bigger than the 14th, but that's fine with me. The 14th and the 12th scale actually scales pretty good together. I think there's a slight change and slight differences. You set this up to like an 18th scale or 18th or 20th scale Hoyna 580, and it looks like a baby next to it. But in my opinion, I've had them. I've had a couple of 580s. That's where I started out. I started out with a couple of Hoyna 580s, a couple of 573 dump trucks. I had the 583 wheel loader. I've had a lot of different models. Electric. This is a hydraulic one, and it actually comes with the quick attach for the bucket already on it. So that makes it another extra nice feature. The bucket that they sent me looks slightly different than the bucket that was in the pictures of it, but it does have replaceable teeth. And it's a lot heavier bucket. Let's see. Okay, standard Coors Light can is about as wide, and height-wise, yeah, that's pretty good sized bucket in my book. Dropping little manuals here. Okay, make sure I kind of keep some of that stuff. And I have no idea where I'm at with this video, so bear with me, guys. Okay. Alright, comes with it. I got a whole set of Allen wrenches. And I do believe this gets lights here. See, they don't come completely assembled. You still have to do the fine, what I call the fine tuning, the fine, the finishing touches to them. They send a rotary beacon with it. And I think, yes, I think the lights, there's lights here, and there's 2 lights that go in the cab, 1 on each side of the boom, and I think there might be, I can't remember if one goes here or not. I'll go through the instructions, and I'll get all that stuff done. And then, well, there's all the handrails that go over here, come with the kit. Rear view mirrors, the exhaust pipe, which I think that's going to be back on this door. And it does come with all, you have to install all the glass for the all the windows, side windows, rear window. Looks like, to me, I'll put all this stuff back in here so I don't lose anything. I got enough stuff around here, it will, I'll lose something yet. It looks like the seat is already in place. The seat and, okay, the door is zip tied. Well, we'll fix that here quick. Yeah, sorry guys, not real organized. Alright. Side cutters. They had 2 zip ties on there. Well, they really didn't want that to come open. And the door's got a magnet on it. Now, one thing I've noticed, this thing is kind of covered with oil all over the place. And I think there was some residual, maybe some oil in the tank, and it's made a mess over everything. Because they may or may not have ran this ahead of time and then drained the oil out of the reservoir. I was here when the FedEx guy delivered it, and it had the, the arrows up all over the place. The fragile arrow up. When it got here, it was, I think, upside down. So I don't know why they even bother putting those arrows on the packages, to be honest. But the really strange thing is the FedEx guy that delivered it today was a young man that I rode school bus with when I was younger. He was quite a bit younger than I was, but I rode the school bus with his sisters and his brothers and everything when we were growing up. So that was kind of interesting. He talked to me and his voice sounded familiar. He just has, that family has just a distinct voice, and I've always been kind of, I can identify somebody on the phone by who's talking to me pretty well, and I knew it was one of the boys. So anyway, but I'm going to have to go through it. If this is anything like mine, I think there's like, maybe 4 screws that hold this doghouse on, or this housing, this cover, and then I'll lift that up and off. and I will probably take the cab off to put the windows in, because I think it'll be a little bit easier that way. But it does come with the demolition top and front on the cab. But yeah, like I say, I bought this off Aliexpress is where it came from. I've bought quite a few things off Aliexpress. I've had good luck with stuff and had some bad luck, but thankfully mostly good luck. If I had more bad luck, I probably wouldn't buy anything on there at all. The only problem I run into with them is it seems like they ship a lot of stuff FedEx. This actually came FedEx Express. The FedEx Ground I've had a little bit of issues with. The Express ones, not so much. But shipping in general, it's not what it used to be, folks. But it is what it is. And I did get another box that came with it. Let's see what's in that one. Oh, nice. Bonus. Didn't even know I was going to get one. It comes with a ripper spike. I didn't know it was going to come with this. And maybe it was just an extra add-on bonus that I got. I don't know. But by golly, I'd say bing bonus. Bada bing, bada boom. That's great. It almost looks like it should have a point on here. And maybe there is something in here somewhere. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But to me, it looks like there should be a slide-on point for it. Yeah. If there isn't, I'll make one. Look through this stuff again. Well, there could be something in here. And I wasn't 100% sure that this was going to come RTR when I ordered it. Just like anything, you never know what you're getting until you get it here. There's the manual for the radio. And it looks like it comes with a FlySky i6S radio, which is nice. I know how to set these up, so I'm good with that. And programming cable, okay. Okay, binding plug. Yeah, and they've already got that set. They've already got that changed out for me, so that's good. One less thing I got to worry about. I know the last one of these I got, I couldn't find the seat anywhere. The seat was nowhere to be found. And I was getting ready to contact them, and then I decided, well, let me get the radio out of the box. And lo and behold, it was in the radio box. So always got to look through everything before you get too far. And you know what? Nice. It comes with a brand new set of decals. And these are more like a vinyl decal. Nice. I'm happy with that. The decals that are on it are kind of chintzy, so maybe they figured they'll send an extra set along. That's great. That's awesome. But you'll also notice these say cat on them. None of those do. And I'm sure that has to do with licensing and whatnot. Can't sell it with those decals on it. I'm sure there's something. Somebody's always got to get their hands in the cookie jar. But anyway, I'm going to grab the camera and just kind of go around it, do kind of a little bit of a panoramic view around, and I might take and turn some lights on so we get some good lighting on it. Okay. Now, this one is supposed to be equipped with the brushless track drive motors. My Faro Liebherr is still brushed ones on there. and there are upgrades to that you can buy, but this one already comes with them. Comes with the brushless pump, and this is the pump, reservoir, and everything is all integrated with the gauge, and everything is all one unit. The hydraulic oil, I believe, is added in this vent tube, and I believe the sad part about it is the gauge for these tanks, it's like a sight gauge, is on the back side. Well, I can't see it from here. But the cab is nicely detailed. A little more detail in it than my old Ferro-Liebherr that I've got. I call it a Ferro-Liebherr, but Ferro is the company that sold it to me. And I think that's a 954. But yeah, like I say, they've got this decal as a 339D. I've talked to a few guys in the real world, and they don't ever remember a 339D. So we'll see. I think it's going to be either 345 or 349 DL. Either 345 DL or a 349 or 345 DL, I think. That's not my big concern right now. But yeah, the only thing I don't is kind of disappointing to me is I had hopes that there would be a hardline kit to it. It didn't show one in the pictures, so I knew it didn't come with one. I had hopes that it would. I may, in the not so distant future, install a hardline kit for the boom, and then just have just flexible hose from the bottom of the boom into the to the valves, and have the hard line up to here, and then just short soft lines going to the arm cylinder, or the bucket cylinder. Yeah, I call this the bucket cylinder, arm cylinder, boom cylinders. So that's the way that's the way I see it. But anyway, I am extremely happy. Nothing majorly broke. Doesn't look like anything's damaged. There is a little residual oil kind of everywhere, and I think it's because this thing got tipped on its side, and there might just a little bit of, I know they usually will run these and make sure everything runs, and then they take and drain the reservoir out. So there's still a little residual in the cylinders and in the lines. But I'll go through it and make sure I don't have any leaks. I'll get it up and running, and then I'll do another video. Probably not going to be tonight, or it might not be till after this weekend, but depending on how things go. But overall, I'm pretty tickled with it. I know everybody's going to ask, well, how much did you pay for it? How much did you pay? Enough. I want to say, to be honest, they didn't charge me any shipping. So, but they did charge me sales tax. I think it was right around 1900, between 1900 and 1950, right in there. That's USD. So, Canadian, that'll be a lot more. But in USD, it was just shade over $1,900. I know my Ferro-Liebherr, when I bought that was closer, I think, to like $2,500, but that came with 5 buckets, and 5 buckets, the quick attach, which this does have the quick attach, and I think this is the same quick attach that my Ferro takes. So all my buckets from my Ferro will fit this as well. So, but yeah, it's a pretty good sized bucket, I think. Pretty good sized bucket. I'm happy with that. So, but I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go through it. I'll look it all over, check nuts, bolts, hardware, make sure everything's up to snuff. And that's what I do whenever I buy one of these things, because you buy them, there's always a leak. You know, I double check, you know, screws and fittings and make sure everything's tight. And I'll always find a leak or two, you know, but I've even had some high-priced LeSue stuff that I bought that has a leak. So, I don't know. Quality control is not what it used to be, folks. So, anyway, I'm signing off. I doubt anybody made it this long, because this has been a long video. But I kind of just bring you along for the ride. So, anyway, catch you guys later. Have some fun with RCs.